Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to a chat show here on Buzzin, Pattaya, and today joining me is Beer and Michael. However, today I'm not going to be doing the interviewing. I'm actually going to be the interviewer. No, I'm going to be the interviewee.
No, I interviewed you.
These two have been at it for the last 4 or 5 days, giggling like kids, saying to each other, yeah, I'm going to ask him. So today it's all about whatever it is that you're going to ask me. So I don't know what they're going to ask me. But anyway, so,
I've been
Beer,
working for a week.
you've been working all week on this?
Yes.
Have you? Right. Okay.
I don't know now. Am I feeling exciting or you exciting? I don't know.
I think what they're both is they're both nervous. They're really nervous. They're worried about how many times have we got to do this. Right. Anyway, well, come on in. So this is all about me. They want to interview me. So
Yeah.
over to you. The show is yours.
Yes. How you feeling when I said I'm gonna interview you?
How did I feel? To be honest with you, it's not happened before, so it's quite unique. It's quite different, and I know what you're like. So I'm guessing that some of the questions will be quite interesting. You've got a book full of them, so yeah, I'm happy to do this. So yeah.
Work very hard. Ask everyone what you want to know about blah blah blah. Yeah, but I'm careful.
Why is your knee shaking? You're nervous, aren't you?
Not nervous. Just feel like gonna be fun. Huh?
Go on it. Remember to pass the mic between yourselves.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Me first. Lady first.
Okay. Go for it.
From the first one.
Yeah.
When first time you eat durian?
First time I had durian was when I met Mo. I've been in Thailand about 4 or 5 years, never experienced it before. Went home and Mo introduced me to durian, and I was like, "What's this like prickly, spiky fruit? Like, what is it?" And she said to me, "Oh, she said you'll love it." And so I thought, well, let's try it. And to be honest with you, I don't know if you've ever tried this, guys, but it really is. It's delicious. It's very creamy, very smooth.
Smell.
Do you know, the smell doesn't really worry me that much. I mean, it does smell, but not like, well, I don't know, each to their own. But some people are like, oh, God, I can't touch that. And I was just like, oh, that was okay. So, but it tastes lovely, but you can't drink with it. Alcohol.
Yeah, cutting
bad.
alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah.
In Bangkok too, in the MRT and underground or if there's SkyTrain, they don't let it.
Yeah, they don't like you carrying. But for me, I enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah. Okay, next one. What your first car? Tell me about.
What did?
First car.
My first car?
Yeah.
My first ever car? Wow, what a question. My first ever car was a Ford Cortina Mark V. And I was very lucky. My granddad, when he passed away, left me an inheritance, which I knew nothing about until I was 18. I've been out working. I came home and there was a envelope on the mantelpiece. That's back in the day. And my mum said, "Oh, that's for you." And it was some
like a present.
Yeah, it was a cheque for £1,200, which back then was a phenomenal amount of money. It was huge. It was massive. So I went out. I looked at 4 Granadas. Granadas were great, big, huge cars.
Yeah.
But I ended up with a Mark V Ford Cortina. It was a beige colour, and I smashed the crap out of it after about I don't know, maybe 3 months. I banged into loads of things.
Wait, how old are you when you have a first car?
How old was I? 18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you got to change.
Underneath that mantelpiece, was there an electric fire or was it a log fire?
No, it was just a empty mantelpiece. We weren't rich enough to have fires. Yeah, we had no money, so it was just a part of decoration. I think my mum put a basket of flowers in there. We knew we couldn't afford that. Yeah, when I
Okay. So the next one is what your first job?
my first ever job.
First job. Yeah.
I was expelled from school when I was 14. They kicked me out of school. So my first job that I did off my own back was I used to go around to the local industrial area and pick up cardboard. So when the trucks would come in, the big lorries, and they were undoing the banding and the cardboard, they'd toss it on the floor. And I would go around, pick it all up and stick it in the basket. That was my first sort of like job off my own back. And I also had a paper round when I was younger. But my actual first real job was when I left school, when I was kicked out. My Uncle Terry, my mother hit the roof. And Uncle Terry said, "Val, don't worry, he'll come and work with me." So I went to work on a building site with my uncle. He had his own building company. And let's just say that was emotional.
Sure. So, and next one, what you're missing from home? Tell me 3 things slowly and things.
3 things that I miss from home. My mother,
Yep.
my children,
Yes.
and my mother.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Easy.
Well, that's steady. You know, when you come out here to live,
Yeah. Of
you know,
course, yeah.
it's different. When you come out on holiday, you don't miss anything. You know, it's just part and package of being on holiday. But when I came out here to live and I realised that, you know, it takes a while for the penny to sink in that you're actually living here. You know, for the first 6 months, maybe a year, you're still on holiday mode. You're still kind of like absorbing all the things that are going on around you.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I was very fortunate. My mother came out. I got my mum to come out every single year. All my children have been out here. My youngest, Aiden, I used to bring him out twice a year, fly him out here 2 times a year. Now he's older. He's into his golf. He's off to America for his scholarship. He's just about to head over to Dubai for some final that he's in. So, you know, one of the sad things about living out here away from your family is the fact that when they grow up, you're separated.
Yeah.
You know, it's no longer, oh, let's just nip round and see Dad. It's like, Dad's 6,700 miles away, so I can't go nip round and see him. So
Understand. When you get born.
When I get bored, I'm not bored, you cheeky son.
When you get no hair.
Okay. I ain't bored. I'm not bored. No, what happened was, like Michael, when I first came out here, I wanted to learn Thai. So, unfortunately for Michael, he's still learning, but I was quite decent at it. His pronunciation is terrible. But anyway, I went to a hairdresser's.
Yes.
And I thought to myself, do you know what? I can tell her that I only want a little bit of hair taken off my head. So I said to him in my broken tie that I just wanted a little bit. What I didn't realise was, I just said I want Alpom Nitnoi. So she said, oh, okay, no problem. Well, what I didn't realise, what I actually said was I only want a little bit left. And had she started around the back, it wouldn't have been an issue. We could have got round it. But what she did was, I'm sitting in the chair, I'm like, yeah, I've only gone and managed it. Look at me, check me out. And she went, and I was like, what have you done? Like, what are you doing? And she said, you tell me you only want Nitnoi. I'm like, I wanted Nitnoi off, not Nitnoi left. So that was it. And to be honest with you, that was within the first year of being out here, and I've never ever changed. And I can grow a full head of hair.
1 year ago.
Yeah. I can grow a full head of hair. I mean, people say you're bald. I'm not bald. I just chose that. Once I did it, I thought, do you know what? That's actually more enjoyable. So I've just kept it like this.
Easy, right?
Yeah, it's so easy. But yeah, my tie then was terrible, and I completely shot myself in the foot and lost my hair for it.
Yeah, that's why you get combo. Okay, then this one we're gonna start serious now.
Okay. Serious.
After this one,
It's rubbing his hand. What's that about? Right.
your first time, boom boom.
First time was with a girl called Apon. It was in the Pattaya Beer Garden Complex. Back in the day, it used to be a boxing ring in there, and there was where the boxing ring was, there was bars all around it. And the boxing ring was quite good fun because they'd have the Muay Thai guys in there, and you get these drunken guys getting in there and trying to do their best, and they would always get leathered. But I met this girl. She worked in, as you walked into the bar complex, there was the boxing ring. It was the next bar over, and the mama stand there was a lovely lady. I'm still friends with this lady called Tim. Tim, she's beautiful, really, really nice lady. But I met a girl there called Apon, and it was an absolute disaster, a complete disaster, because I took her away from the bar. We went off for the night, had a fantastic time, and then I did a...
How long ago?
Oh, well, that was years. Oh, we're talking
10, 11 years.
Oh, more than that.
More than that,
Holiday,
yeah.
when I came here on holiday.
Oh, and first time with the
Yeah. What happened was I did a fatal mistake like I warned you guys not to do. I took her to my hotel. So, number one, she knew where I was living, where I was staying. So, everything was fine. Next day, yeah, thank you very much, see you later. I went off out for the afternoon, come back, and she's sitting in reception. I'm like, oh no, like, what are you doing? She said, I wait for you. I'm like, no, it's okay. So, anyway, I managed to get rid of her. And I said, I'll come and see you tonight. And I genuinely did go back. I went back in the evening to see her, but she wasn't there. She'd gone off with another customer. So I did mistake number 2. I took another girl out the same bar.
Okay.
And man, the fireworks the next day.
Oh, dear.
Fireworks the next day.
Oh, dear.
She hit the roof. Yeah, she hit the roof.
Yeah.
Oh man, she threw a glass. She threw a bottle at me and everything. Oh man. So yeah.
Yeah. What famous celebrity you wanna boom boom with? Actor or singer?
What kind of questions are these?
Both alive.
I don't know. I would say probably. I don't know now. Off the top of my head. How you doing, buddy? You okay? So when they're trying to interview, we're in the middle of an interview. They're trying to interview me. Yeah. Oh, did I? Okay. I don't remember. No, sorry. I do remember. I was on the walk crew. I was on the walk past and I spoke to you. Yeah. That's right. Well, Eamon, if you're watching, regards again. There you go. Brilliant. All right, buddy. Take care, my friend. Famous
Celebrity.
I'd have to go with back in the day, Alicia Silverstone. Yeah, from Aerosmith.
Oh,
Yeah, the Aerosmith crazy.
F-Star.
Yeah.
F-Star.
Say Paramore.
I don't even know what it is, but no, Aerosmith did a video with Liv Tyler, which was Steven Tyler's daughter, and Alicia Silverstone, and she was fit as.
Really good looking.
Yeah.
Like
She was no radiator, I can assure you that.
Now, next, continue. What your sexual fantasy?
Why is my fantasy?
Sexual fantasy.
To keep it up.
I don't know.
No, I'm being serious. I've never really been into that kind of stuff, if I'm being honest. Like, you know, I guess, like, from a lady's perspective, I'm pretty boring, really, because I just like to wham, bam, thank you, man. Can I go and watch the football? Well, I'm being honest.
I understand. Some people, they like, they have a lot of fantasy. Some people, no fantasy. Some people just
All this dressing up routine and all the other stuff that you get, honestly, it just doesn't.
She thinks about the Black Castle. I'm not sure.
I've been to the castle. Well, we left our mate locked up in a MFO box in there. Yeah, but what I don't understand, like all this whips and chains. You know, if someone whacked me and hurt me, I'll be like, "What are you doing?"
I don't know.
Well, no, I didn't. I don't do it.
I see before.
Really? I reckon the
Chandelier.
I reckon the secret is his beer's fantasy, not mine. Where are these questions?
Oh, yeah.
Right, come on.
Come on, go on. What you can concern about pool when you drunk?
About pool.
Pool table.
Yeah, what do I worry about when I'm drunk? Well, when you're drunk, you don't really worry about anything, do you? I mean, when I used to play at a high level, for me it was all about my elbow. The elbow was so important to me because the elbow is the key to your cueing action. It's the key to keeping the cue straight and up and down. So when I used to play at a very good level, it was always my elbow. I was constantly worried about it. When I was drunk, I'd use a broom hand.
Just play song. Yeah, easy. So what the kitty song you don't like?
What song don't I like?
It's you kitty. It means don't like.
Yeah, which song do I not like?
Yeah. Pop.
I don't like. Yeah, I mean, that's a tough one because I don't really dislike records. You know, at the end of the day, each to their own. But I think one song that I've heard a billion times, and it really is like Pulling Teeth, is Hotel California.
What
You know,
song?
I don't know what you guys feel, but for me, you know, you walk around some of the bars, and all you can hear is.
But if you asking, I know already. I know you like song. Which song you like?
AC/DC.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I asking. Yeah.
And just while we're on
yeah.
the subject, guys, while you're watching this video, I've just invested just under 100,000 baht into bringing a brand new sound system here. So AC/DC will be rocking and rolling,
Oh
baby.
my God,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
rock music. Yeah. So after being the owner for a year, what would you do different?
Well, I've only been the owner for 4 months. What would I do differently? I don't know, really. I'm learning every day. It's had its highs, it's had its lows. I found meeting people extremely enjoyable. That's me. I'm a people person. When I initially got the bar and I worked with the girls on my own, I found that very frustrating, which is, you know, why you came along and you've done a fantastic job. Likewise, trying to do everything on my own is very difficult, which is, you know, why Michael, he's doing a brilliant job. So, like, for me, it was just a case of step-by-step, day-by-day learning. I think where I am now in the whole grand scale of things, I'm very happy what we've got. Would I do anything different? I think if I could roll back the clock, knowing now what I do, if I knew it then, I would probably have bit the bullet and maybe got a bigger premises.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, if you stuck in the island with 3 people you want to be with,
I'm stuck on the island with 3 people. Number one has to be Mike Tyson. That goes without a shadow of a doubt. I think he's an incredible human being. He's an immensely talented boxer, and I love him to bits. I followed him from when he was a youngster with Custom Auto, and then he went Jim Jacobs, Bill Caton. I followed him all the way through that Desiree Washington thing. I'd love to sit down and talk to him about that. Next person would be my wife. I know it sounds corny, but it would be my wife because at the end of the day, you know, she's been my rock for the last 7 years. I wouldn't want to take my children, and I'll tell you the reason why. It's nothing against my children, but I wouldn't want to isolate them on an island, you know. I think they've got their lives to live, so let them go and do that. So I think the other person...
not me.
no, because I think...
It's kind of some friend like a...
No, I'd probably take someone like Gordon Ramsay so he can cook me some decent food.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Moment is stuck in the eye.
Oh, wait, Mr. Pat come out.
I'm not sure about Pat Cabal. If Gordon Ramsay, I maybe he rust up a bit more than that, but
Yeah.
especially with the fish that's in the ocean. I can't do fish with bones. I don't like fish with bones. That's what I mean.
What's your motivation to keep going every day?
The fear of failure. I've been like it all my life. You know, when I joined the army, everybody, particularly because of what I was like as a youngster, I was an extremely stupid boy, a wayward child, an idiot, and everyone said to me, "You'll never make it. You'll never make it." So I did the army to prove
And
it.
you did it, yeah.
When I started up my window cleaning company, I don't like leaving any stone unturned. So I did it to the best of my ability, and it worked. Regarding here, I just don't like the fear of failure. You know, if I fail, I don't mind. I'll put my hands up, providing I've given it 110%. If I've only done a little bit or a bit of this, or I could have done that, that to me is not doing the job properly. If I'm going to do it, I have to do it to the best of my ability and cover every single aspect. And if I do that, then I can look myself in the mirror and say, "Do you know what, Jamie? You gave it your best, mate, but it just wasn't enough."
Sure. Back to ACDC again. Why I don't know about ACDC?
What don't you know about AC/DC? They don't sing pop, 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 pop.
No, wrong. I'm born in 1983.
Oh, okay. Where's Michael's questions? You
Well,
all the good.
this last one coming.
Last one, right.
Last one for me. I know who's the most important in your life. I know.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Can you tell me about this one to helping up in it?
You want me to tell you about the most important person in my life?
Yeah.
Well, I've got two most important people in my life, but they've both done different jobs. So my mother, she brought me up on her own when I was a kid. I've never had a father, never met my father. So she had an incredibly tough job bringing me up, especially as I was such an idiot. I was a complete knobhead. And, you know, having no father there to discipline me meant I could run around and do whatever I wanted. And what was the worst that's going to happen? My mum was going to whack me with a stick, whoopie-doo-dah. I could live with that all day long. So, you know, my mother is definitely the most important person in my life in that respect. And my wife, you know, when I came out here, I've made it very public knowledge. I've never hidden the fact that I had a disastrous first relationship that cost me a lot of money and a lot of heartache and a lot of upsets and etc. And I vowed after that, I said, you know what, I don't need a woman in my life, which I don't. You know, I really don't. I'm quite happy to live myself on my own. And I met Mo, and she gradually got inside my head and inside my heart, and we've been happily together now 7 years. And yeah, she's by far the most important person in my life here. In my life in the whole would be my mother.
Sure. I know you answered yes. Now I gotta go back to Michael.
Okay.
My turn.
Michael's turn. He needs the mic then, Diane. Right. I hope you're still awake, guys.
Yeah, I hope so as well.
Right. He's got here's the modern day era. He's got all these on a phone and Beer wrote her down.
The new generation, the old generation.
Oh, okay.
Together.
You
Seems a family person, which is
yeah, I'm very family.
I just wanted to use these questions to gauge a person, how you are, kind of thing. We asked the main question. So, name 3 things that you would take on a desert island, not including people or anything, just something social. You've already got all the equipment already to survive. What 3 things, personal things that you could take?
Personal things that I would take.
Underwear.
Well, no, because if you're on a desert island, don't really matter, does it?
Yeah.
Although it's illegal here to go around without no underwear on. What 3 personal things would I take? I'd probably take... Are my family with me? Or am I on my own?
Everybody's there.
Everyone's there. I don't need
kind
clothes
of there.
and
You
things
don't,
like that.
no, you don't.
Okay, 3 things. I would take my phone. I would take...
There's no internet, by the way.
No charger.
Okay, there's no internet. Okay. Well, then I would take a camera of some description so I could record whatever it was that was going on wherever it was I would be. I would take huge amounts of SD cards so I can record it and don't run out. Because if there's no internet, I guess I can't download it. And I would take some chili sauce just in case I didn't have any chili sauce.
Chili sauce.
I like my chili sauce. I like my chili. I like my
Really hot. Yeah, you like chili sauce, don't you?
Sometimes.
I like hot.
Name 3 of your top all-time songs.
Top all times like AC/DC, Hell's Bells, Back in Black, and Crazy Aerosmith.
Easy. Really easy. Rock and roll. And
Yeah. And I'd also throw in Metallica, Nothing Else Matters.
Ooh, bonus track there.
Yeah, bonus one.
Bonus track. Wouldn't even take it on the desert island now.
Well, I don't care. It's in my head.
Yeah, when he's losing his mind on the desert island.
But I do. I sit there and sometimes I sing it in my head.
Name one affordable car, one dream car, and one supercar. I would say.
Oh, that's
Affordable car.
great question. Affordable car, I'd say any of the. I'd say a BMW. They're reasonably good cars at the middle to lower end spectrum of the range. I think they're good cars.
600 series.
Yeah, something below that. I think you get good value for money.
You want a rear wheel drive, or you want to be able to drift?
I've done all my days of drifting. Normally into lampposts. Mid range car, probably something like a top of the range Audi. One of the high spec Audi.
Audi R8 Spider, something like that.
Yeah. Fantasy car. Oh man. Probably. Oh, I'd probably go with something like a Lamborghini or maybe a
Bugatti or
Bugatti.
Okay,
Yeah.
you get your very right supercharged.
Yeah. I mean,
That's fantasy car.
it doesn't really matter now because I've got my moped to sell together with black masking tape. That's all I got. That's all I got left now. So.
Name three of your most favorite places in the world.
Favorite places in the world.
Maybe you want to go or you haven't been, but
Okay, so favourite places, obviously here, because I've lived here and it's been my home for 11 years. I would say number two would probably be, I would say I enjoyed Canada. Canada was really nice, and Jamaica. Jamaica was lovely.
Jamaica. Did you
Yeah.
ever get to sit on say Bob Marley's house? There used to be a tree trunk that's cut now.
No, I didn't, but I have done all the other stuff with the Blue Lagoon and all that stuff. But I was posted there in the army, so I had the luxury of being there for 3 months.
Okay, I didn't get the chance to do it. My parents did it, and I never got
Yeah.
the chance. So I'm really jealous. I'm really jealous about that one. We come back to the city here in Pattaya a little bit for the people that are watching us and kind of get to know you as a person inside the city as well. Name three favorite bars, not go-go's, not gents clubs. Three favorite bars.
Bars here, Mayfair's. I love the rock band in there. They're fantastic. Yeah. They're brilliant. I'll probably go with can't be them bars. Okay, so I'll go with Mayfair's, which is a great rock music bar. I would go with Triangle Bar for people watching. I think it's a great location down there just to people watch. And then I would go with can it be a pool hall?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go with Double Kiss.
Kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so nice. Yeah, have you got any?
Nothing. Just here work.
Just
Okay.
work life. Three favorite gents clubs.
Three very gents clubs.
GCs, yeah.
Cat Flaps, Buzzin Lounge, Buzzin Lounge. Now, Cat Flaps, I think the decor and the layout in Cat Flaps is phenomenal. I don't think there's any bar that can compare to that, what they've done, as in the layout and the style. I think it's just really chilled out and nice. I would go with Heaven Above. I've known Craig since the day I got here. He's a great guy. I think he's got a fantastic array of girls there, and it's a good vibe. It's a good environment. I like that. I think that's a very good place. And I'd probably go out towards maybe, maybe not Passion. Well, Passion, it depends. They're all very different for very different reasons. If you know about Passion, you know about Passion.
Okay, good job, Stephen. Number one, Cat Flaps is already on.
I just think he's done irrespective of my business partnership with Stephen, I just think the actual design of Cat Flaps and the layout, I just think it's fantastic.
You just like the design and the feeling, right?
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that I think Cat Flaps has above every other bar here is the fact that the bar height is low. They sunk it into the ground. So when you sit down, the bar is just there, you know. Yeah, you just do it. It's right in front of you rather than like you're up there or you're sitting up. It's just, you sit down in the
You're
bar.
comfortable. You know.
Yeah, it's so good. So I think Stephen's done a fantastic job there.
When you get drunk, you can just put your head over the bar and then just sip from the cup.
Yeah, or you can just slouch further and further down until you're on the floor.
In the city, name three of your favorite go-go bars.
Go-go bars. Oh, god damn. I mean, I haven't been in the go-go bar for years. I mean, back in the day when I first came here, I would say without a shadow of doubt, Airport was good. You see, the trouble is they've all gone. I mean, I remember MASH, Submarine, and what was the other? Office. They were three in the same group. MASH, Submarine. They were really good. Submarine was brilliant. It literally was a submarine. It was fantastic. You used to walk into there, it was deck out like a submarine. Yeah, I mean, they were good back in the day. And of course, Club Misty's. Bazza, he's still here to this day, but Club Misty's, Bazza is just off the rail nuts. And I interviewed him. If you look back, search for Bazza, his stories, oh my lord. But yeah, I think Club Misty's, Office, MASH, and Submarine as a group, and probably Airport.
But then was 808 and
808 still going now. 808,
Yeah.
Candy Shop, 808, Candy Shop, Lucifer, Eyeball, them, they were still there. They're all going. But the only one I really enjoyed out of that sort of side of things, even though they're not go-go bars, was 808. Candy Shop downstairs. Candy Shop downstairs had a really tight band. They were really good music, really, really on point. And it was nice because you could sit outside and then you could just watch everyone fly past in Walking Street.
name 3 of your favorite places to eat in Thailand.
To eat in Thailand.
In Pattaya, I should say.
Oh, in Pattaya or in Thailand?
In
Pattaya.
Pattaya.
Okay. Favorite places to eat here. Street food is number one. My shout out is to street food over any restaurant, only because, you know, when you come here, you've got to immerse yourself in Thai culture. And one thing I've always done is tried my best to blend in. When you watch the street vendors go past, if they're busy and a lot of Thai people are going there to eat, you know one thing, the food is good. So I like that. I've recently found Harlan's restaurant. Harlan is up in he's in Soy Welcome Town, but he's in Welcome Town on Pattaya Klang. I spent a lot of time up there watching him create his culinary dishes. They are just off the wall fantastic. I think that he's done an amazing job there. And probably, I would say, Taka House for the Indian food. I like my Indian food. And the one thing I would say with Taka House, that's on Soy 13-4, is the food selection is phenomenal, but the portion sizes are just huge. You just can't eat them. So if you go in there and you're going to order like your dish, your rice, your naan bread, their dish, their rice, their naan bread, don't share because it's just massive. It's huge.
There you go, Pop. If you're watching this,
Yeah.
love you. Absolutely.
Well, you got 4 minutes left now, so let's go.
All right, beer. Let's go. Here we go. All right. So if you had a limited time, what 3 things would you do in and out of the city?
Limited time. Okay, so I'm gonna die soon. I've got to do 3 things. I would make sure I got to see all my family. I'd go and see my kids, my mum, and I'd make sure I did that and spend as much time with Mo as possible. I would go to I would liquidize all my assets, make sure that my wife was totally taken care of, and whatever I had left, I would go and give to the people that are in need. I would give to the homeless and to people like that, and I would probably go to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro just to say that I've done it. I did Ben Nevis, which is a pimple.
In Africa.
Yeah, well, I did Ben Nevis, which is a
Africa.
pimple compared to Kilimanjaro. I'd like to go to the very top to see the views.
Yeah, I heard very beautiful and I see in the field.
Yeah, I've never been there. So,
Okay, what 3 things do you dislike about Thailand? We don't want to be negative.
dislike about Thailand. I wouldn't say I dislike. It takes some time to get used to the traffic here and to the way that they drive. I think that's very difficult to get your head around even now. I'm very aware and very cautious of the way that the culture is in terms of how you respect each other and what you have and can't do. So I don't say I dislike it. It's just it takes a while to get used to. And I would just say, what else do I don't like? The rainy season, because I like the sun. So
Yeah, we like the heat. That's the reason
Yeah.
why we came.
right, you got your last question. Good luck.
We got only 2. That's it. Really fast now. Name 3 things you love about Thailand.
Food, culture, and
Yeah.
the weather.
Easy as that. And name 3 things you would like to see in the future in Thailand.
The future in Thailand. Easier ways of getting in with the visa system to allow more people to come and experience this beautiful country. I would like to see the roads a bit more organised just to avoid unnecessary accidents. And I would like to educate the youngsters in terms of driving to stop them driving the way they do and drinking and everything like it's part of
Yeah, the first soy is this one. Soy butter.
Yeah, sorry. There you go, guys. That's it. That's it. I hope you
That's
enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, thank you very much for your questions. There you go, guys. That's an insight into me.
Yes, that's it. We want to know. If you want to know something more, just let me know.
There we go.
I will
Right.
do again.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it for me. That's it for Beer. That's it for Michael. Thank you very much, Steve, for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. As always, please remember to hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Have a look on Discord. Over 15,500 members in there now. It's packed full of information. So jump in there. Check out our Instagram and our TikTok. It's growing from strength to strength now. Little 15-second snippets of everything that's happening right here in the city. So have a look at that. And if you'd like to support the channel, there's a link to our members area down below. Click on the link and please have a look at that. All right, that's it from us, guys. Thank you very much indeed for watching. And please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.